my name is Jonah Simba. Oh, how I love coming to your screens. How I enjoy motivating you. My sign language interpreter today is Jadida Wafula. I have an interesting topic for you. I don't know how you'll consider this topic, but I'm talking about repackaging yourself. Many of you could have heard of the word packaging, marketing. This touches on what has happened before for many of us. Probably you've been through some issues of life. Or maybe someone packaged you. It is time for you to learn how to repackage yourself. By the way, we have relationships in life. Many of our relationships, we need to define them. Did you know that there are people you depend on? Yeah. Truth be told, there are people who will never need you to depend. You will never, how do I put it? Let me rephrase that. There are people that will never depend on you, but you depend on them. Trust you me. There are people whose success is your success. Once they begin a vision, once they begin something, you get in there, get employed, get a contract, get networked, because your vision is pegged on their vision. That is a relationship of dependency, very much like a parent to child. A child is totally dependent on the parent. But then there are some relationships that are interdependent. I'm looking at relationships like marriage relationships. You know, there are many relationships that are interdependent. You need the other person and the other person needs you. You need to work hard on these relationships. Let me tell you something today. If somebody does not create time for you, more often than not, they don't just care. More often than not, there is a better deal than you. Did you know that the same person that picks your phone call has ignored many other phone calls? Did you know that? Has it ever occurred to you that many people give themselves to you not because they love you? No. If I am a motivator, there are many of you that listen to me, mainly, maybe not because you love me. No. It is most probably because someone packaged me, or maybe the Science TV packaged me, somebody marketed me, and that is why you're interested with me. It is very possible for you to be in a marriage relationship and you're not loved, but you're in there because you're relevant. Trust you me. That is a reality that should come to you as you listen to me. Many of the places that you go in and get support, funding, a hearing, more often than not, it's not because those people love you. There are many of the leaders who lead us and we don't love them, but it is just because they packaged themselves or somebody packaged themselves for us. That is how critical packaging is. When you package yourself properly, you will create an interest to you. Interest is good. To some extent, to a very large extent. People are interested in you because of what you have. What do you have to offer the world? That is what will create an interest on you. Some of you, you're just containing a talent. You're a talent container. That's why people are interested in you. You're a good footballer. You're a good basketballer. You're a good soccer player. You're a good boxer. Maybe, for lack of better word, you may not be, according to people's description, you may not be handsome or beautiful. But just because you contain a talent, you have created an interest. Don't take people for granted. People that have come to listen to you talk, to come and watch you play, people that have come to give themselves to your vision or your dream, many of them don't love you. It is because of what you're carrying, the talent, the skill. Once this reality comes to you, you will work hard on bettering that talent, trading in it, trading in the skill. That is what sells you. What makes people interested in you? Take stock of your life right now. There is none of us that doesn't have something that they can offer the world. For lack of a better word, as illiterate as you are, as quote-unquote ugly as you may think you are, lacking in everything that you think you're lacking in, with a history, and the history is not exciting to you, just the way you are, you have something to offer the world, and you may not notice it, but that is what causes people to be interested in you. It is time for you to start discovering what is it that will make the world interested in you, and start working on it. Yeah. There are people that are waiting for you to just show up in your talent. Believe you me. There are people that are waiting. You know, creation is growing. Creation is groaning. The world is yearning for you to show up. When will you show up? When will you live in history? Who do you have as a friend? Who do you have in your inner circle? Because these people will package you. You see, packaging is an art. There is a way I can talk about you and I mess you up. I may think I'm marketing you, but I'm destroying you. Believe you me. Believe you me. There are people that you will carry with you to meetings, and there are people you will avoid simply because of bad character. When you carry them, what is it that flows out of their tongues? How do they talk? How do they carry themselves around? You may be the best in your skill, the best in your talent, but the people you show up with will make you lose contracts, will make you lose in millions, if not billions, depending on where you're coming from, because some nations, depending on your currency, you may be operating in billions. I know my nation operates in millions to some extent. The US, if you're talking about millions, that's a lot of dollars, a lot of money. You may be losing just because of the people you're carrying along with you. People that package you. Let nobody be entitled on your future. Only you and only God. You know, it is important for you to be your best marketer. Recognize the people that you need to bring in to market you. There are people that are entitled they give themselves entitled to your future. And once they see you progress, once they see you break forth, they feel their role is over. You need to open your inner eyes. You need to have discernment. Let me speak about it as wisdom. You need to obtain some wisdom to recognize these things. Once you start talking about what you have, marketing yourself to some group, there are people who are meant to be with you at that level. And once you're done with that level, their role is finished. You're moving into another level. That is just the reality. The moment you give up a certain struggle, then you open yourself to new opportunities, and new opportunities brings in new associations. That is why you should not be afraid of breaking off, cutting off, thinking new ideas. As long as you're in that environment, you may never change it. As long as you have that mindset, you may never change that environment. Breaking out from that environment is helpful to you. You've been in a certain environment. You are born there. You've been raised there. You've gone to school there. You have everyone who networks with you there. You will never break beyond a certain level. It calls for you to have a shift of mind and to start exploring new places. New places comes with new associations. New places comes with new friendships. There are people waiting for you on the other side. The moment you start thinking another level, you need to give up people that have not marketed you properly. We are living in a world of hate, believe you me. We are living in a world of propaganda. We are living in a world of destiny breaking. We are living in a world of strife. That is why the Treasures of Life is here. The Treasures of Life show is a show to heal your mind. You may be going through depression right now. You are going through mental turmoil. You are going through distress because somebody has refused to pick your phone call. You are losing friendships. You are losing associations because you are not meant to be there. There is no point of calling somebody 1,000,000 times. You don't need them. For the level that you are going into, you don't need them. Once people sense you're getting entitled to them to move you, they will do away with you. That is how you need to start packaging yourself. Fill yourself with who you are. Yeah. Take a moment and recognize your talent. The moment you spend time working on you, working on your talent, the world will look for you. The world looks for what you have. That is the nature of life. Life creates time for people who have something to offer. There is a saying, God uses busy people. There is a saying, people look for busy people. Because the moment you use your talents to change the society, to change the world, you will be in demand. I'm creating a need for the world for you. Why should you be the one to call people 100 times? Let people look for you. Let people call you. And they will not look for you because of your face. No. They will look for you because of what you have inside of you. I'm going for a break. I wish you quick recovery. Somebody is getting healed. See you after the break.